Welcome to Grading Mythbusters. Today we're going to evaluate the episode Son of a Gun, dated March 30th, 2007, which asks the question, did a bullet shot through a Civil War soldier's groin really impregnate a woman nearby? And in this case, I think we're going to find what I would call a failure of myth analysis. This is a modern .50 caliber maxi ball, similar in many ways to a Civil War mini ball. During the Civil War, if you were hit with a bullet, your chances of survival weren't that great to begin with. You could make a mini ball 100% deadly if it hit someone in the body, or 100% capable of ensuring the loss of a limb by hollowing out the tip and putting human excrement inside. But what if a soldier decided he didn't want to kill and instead put his semen inside a mini ball? The myth says that a bullet bounced off the soldier's tibia, hit him in the groin, removing a testicle, then went into a woman 150 yards away who became pregnant. She probably would have had to have been bent over in such a way that the slow-moving bullet could have entered her without causing too much tissue damage, if she was even to survive. But let's assume she was. The soldier assumed that the baby which was born was his baby. Mythbusters did not do such a bad job on proving that the myth, as they tested it, did not work. But what if the semen belonged to the person who loaded the gun? We're going to do a very simple experiment to see if this premise is possible. I do not have enough gelatin to capture a .50 caliber mini ball, nor the equipment it would take to analyze the gelatin for semen. So instead, I'll do a simple experiment that you could duplicate if you needed to. First, I'm going to fill the inside of a 177 caliber pellet with red food dye. My pellet will be encased in a ball of wax so it will fit into my little cannon. I'm going to put this in a .30 caliber black powder cannon and see if the pellet with the dye can penetrate a plastic bag full of water. And you can actually see that there is now a red tint in the bag. Now, the myth said that the bullet ricocheted off the man's tibia. We've done a dye transfer just firing directly into the bag. Can we repeat the transfer if we hit something before we hit the bag? This time, I'll put a paper bag in front of the plastic bag. As you can see, the pellet with dye bounced off the paper bag, penetrated the plastic, and dyed the water. So it is possible a projectile could carry a substance to its target even with a bounce. Mythbusters' conclusion, myth busted. I'd say they failed to analyze all the possibilities of the myth, so C+ instead of an A.